This is Monsters and Money in the Morning.
It's Tech Corner. All right. Joining us this morning is Vicki Levine and Sean Bergeson of Lightbank. They're looking to turn Chicago into the next Silicon Valley. Good morning, guys.
Good morning, guys.
Bring your checkbooks, because that's what it's going to take to turn the next Silicon
Does there have
Valley.
to be a valley?
No.
Okay.
We like a flat land.
We have a lake instead.
There you go.
Yeah, we got Moraine Valley out there,
That's right.
south of the city.
What is
Fox Lake Valley.
Lightbank? What do you do? What does Lightbank do?
So Lightbank is an early stage technology fund. So we incubate companies and we invest in companies. So we find some of the youngest and brightest entrepreneurs around Chicago or the Midwest and sometimes beyond. And we invest in them and give them the resources they need to succeed.
Why Chicago? What do you see here that sparks your interest that you think you can duplicate what's going on in California?
Well, we happen to live here and like it. You know, Chicago, it's ripe for something like this. We have a great education system. You have schools like Northwestern, DePaul, University of Chicago right around the corner. There's a lot of smart people. There's actually a lot of money to invest in these companies. And I think a lot of investors got burned during the early tech bubble, but I think they're starting to come back, and they see successes like Grubhub and Groupon, and now they want back in.
So Vicki, who catches your eye here in town?
Well, a lot of the investments that we've done are fabulous, and the companies that our founders have invested in prior to, so obviously Groupon, MediaBank, Interworkings, Echo Logistic, they're all technology-enabled companies. And it's really exciting here because these have been successes. And now, you know, with the success of Groupon, there's been a lot of press given to Chicago, and we're actually attracting a lot of talent. So we're getting a lot of talent that's coming actually from the coast to Chicago, and we really think we can leverage that. And it's a great place to live, and it's a great city.
And jobs, bring in jobs.
Yeah,
right.
How many jobs do you think, you know, let's look at the next decade. And if you look at how things, you know, go for you guys and how you want them to go, how many jobs could we be talking about? And they're high-paying jobs, I'd imagine.
They are. So just within the portfolio companies that we're involved in and our investors are involved in, we have over 3,000 people here in Chicago already. And we're adding, you know,
on a daily basis. Probably.
On a daily basis.
So as these 12 people that are now watching us are all putting their coats on with their briefcases and portfolios and heading right down here right now to make a pitch, when I come to see you or the folks in your group, what do you want to hear from me? Beyond the passion for my idea, because I've got this great idea, and I'll talk to you about it after the show, and I'm wonderfully passionate about it, what else do I need to bring to you to make you go, you know what? This guy might be onto something.
We're opportunistic, so it really depends on what industry you're looking at. You bring a certain skill set.
Is there one I should be looking at?
Resourceful industry?
Yeah.
One that makes a lot of money, right? No, I think we're looking for, I think the number one quality that we look for in people, aside from passion, is being resourceful. You know, you could be the smartest person in the world, but if you don't know how to get from point A to point B, it doesn't really make any difference. So, but everybody's different. Every opportunity is different. So it really it just has to gel. And, you know, if it looks right and it feels right, then we'll invest.
Cool. Well, I tell you one thing. It's great that you guys are here. It's great the work that you're doing. And let's hope that this thing, the possibilities of turning Chicago into another Silicon Valley, what would you rate them? If you look at everything that we have available here, you mentioned the education, the institutions, the venture capital and all the rest of that. What would you rate our chances of something like that happening in our future?
I think they're pretty high.
I would go like 85%.
They better be, right?
They better be. You know, we're putting a lot of time and effort into this. So, and you know, we're going to see some successes soon. And you know, and we have seen it with Groupon and.
So if I have my idea, how do I get to you?
You can email us. You can submit an application at lightbank.com. What we're actually doing very soon is we're going to introduce office hours, where we're going to have anyone can sign up for a 15 to 20 minute slot and come in and meet the team. So you can pitch a business, you could talk about, you know, your idea, you want to talk about fantasy football, we'll talk about that. Whatever you want to talk about, you know, hopefully within the realm of what we know, which is technology. But what we want to do is open it up and make people feel comfortable coming to us. So
Great.
And we'll, of course, have a link on our website to your website as well. Thanks so much for stopping by.
Guys.
Vicki, Sean, thank you very
Best
much.
of luck.
Thank you.